Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones. Today we are setting off for the grand tournament that the Good Brothers are kindly hosting. So I'm going to try my best to take a few of their prizes. A bit of history there between us and the Good Brothers, of course. I've arrived at the site of a tournament here in House Hoare. Though not all of the revelers have yet arrived, throngs of people wander through the colourful surroundings, all looking forward to the forthcoming displays of skill and prowess. There are few places so excellent to relieve some stress and enjoy oneself as a tournament, and I intend to take full advantage. I cannot wait for it to start. Now, before we go ahead with trying to win this, I just want to make sure that we're not missing out on some befriending opportunities. And I think, let's see, may not arrive in time. It's probably going to say that for everyone, right? Yeah, probably going to say that for everyone. What if we were able to befriend someone, let's say like the Tullys or even the Starks? Maybe the Starks we have a better chance. That could be valuable in the future. Although we're already near the end of our lifetime, so maybe it's not that good. Or maybe I could befriend the Targaryen and then maybe we could get somehow an alliance in there, a marriage. I think I'm going to go for the Starks first because they're somewhat close to us. Although, no. I take that back. Getting into the Riverlands, of course, is one of our main goals. We want Harrenhal. So let us try and befriend the Tullys. Maybe we can get some marriages there. And in the future, we'll open channels for intrigue and other diplomatic proceedings. So I will try ahead and impress them. But first, we must go to the temple and pray to the drowned god that our champions will be successful in the tournament. As Hagon moves aside to let me approach, I take a solemn moment alone in the sea hall near the tournament grounds. Pondering in the presence of the drowned god, I find myself wondering what it is I wish, in my heart of hearts, to see come from these days of revelry. Bring me glory, the Grey King. We're not actually on path to qualifying yet, but I do have one of my vassals here, the Farwinds. Is let's see, are any of these my champions? I don't think so. I think it would give us an icon there, but I'm not sure what that icon is because I haven't actually been to a proper tournament in quite a while with champions taking part. So we're gonna have to see. Let's go to the tourney grounds though. Let's see, I could try this. Andrew would join my court. Don't really need him though, so we're not going to do that. In fact, I'm now on track to qualifying even, which is a nice little development there. Maybe we could even qualify, who knows. Let's go to the tourney grounds once more. I can increase my score moderately now, but I'm not on the favorites list. We'll have to see. A raid around the sand. Shirtless contestants warm up for their bouts as the herald announces the contest's commencement. Some of the competitors rub dirt onto themselves, others opt for oils, all looking for a scant advantage in the coming bouts of the wrestling. The wrestling qualifiers have come to an end and it's clear who will be put forward for the quarterfinals as it stands. The varied pitches and volumes of the crowd cheers leave no question as to the favourite, or me. For my first bout, I have been paired against my fellow contestant, Lord Lyman of the Summer Cove. He is our reachman. Let us show him how the Ironborn wrestle. I am ready to defeat this man. Before the wrestling contest has even begun, someone has been caught in the act of sabotage. Lord Lyman was tampering with Lord Samwell's wrappings. Understandably, Lady Estrid has disqualified him, so we're already through to the next rounds. Very nice. Wait, no, what? No, he's still in it. Ah! The crowd bays for blood as I stagger forward to confront my opponent again. I cuff away a red rivulet from my forehead and consider the fight so far. Musing about when to make my move. The bout is so close. One mistake by either of us could end in an instant. We're no longer the favorite either. Let's see, what gives us the highest chance? Let's go for a good old liver punch. Ooh, we succeeded. It dipped, but then it went up. I think it's because he got disqualified though, right? I think so. So next we are fighting Lord Simon of House Riker. He's a Riverlander. Let us show the Riverlanders how us Ironborn do things around here. I gain a little bit of stress because I am craven, but we've been trying to overcome that my entire life. An arm tightens around my skull and I answer it with a vicious elbow to Simon's stomach. I escape his grasp and go in for a grapple of my own, and we lock arms entangled, breathing heavily. As we struggle in each other's grasp, I notice the ghost of a smile pass over my opponent's face. What is he smiling about? Ah, my eye! Simon's thumb is firmly in my eye socket, and it takes a mighty strike to the face to get him away from me. I stagger backwards, hand over my damaged eye, my blurry opponent pacing towards me. Ooh. We get blurry vision for 3 years. I'm going to call the judge. I have to try. No, we failed. He's going to let him cheat. The crowd bays for blood as I stagger forward to confront my opponent again. I cuff away a red rivulet from my forehead and consider the fight so far. Musing about when my opponent poked me in the eye. I am losing, and by a fair margin. The path to victory is narrow, but it's still possible. Let's see. I think we need to go for a good old liver punch. Let's do it. Yes! He may have cheated, but Ironborn are superior to the Riverborn. The Riverlanders, sorry. A hand on their shoulder, a death trip, and an almighty heave. We crash to the floor. All sound is labored breathing, and farther away the roar of the crowd. I scramble on top of my adversary, straining to press home my advantage. Moments later, I manage to catch Simon off guard. I make my move, pinning him soundly, holding him tightly in place as he struggles in vain to escape. The judges call an end, for on this day, I have won the wrestling. Victory! So now, we are in the final against Lord Samuel of House Carrion, another Riverlander. It's not giving me good chances to start off with, is it? My body thuds into the wooden wall at the edge of the arena, Samuel having bodily held me there with a stone. No sooner has he done so than Samuel's face morphs into a smug smile, and to my astonishment, he turns away from me completely. Raising his arms to the baying crowd, he curls his arms up and flexes in the imitation of a traveling strongman. The cheers from the crowd redouble. Those fickle peasants are eating it up. Increases slightly. Oh, let's do this. This is what a real man looks like. Look at my muscles. The crowd bays for blood as I stagger forward to confront my opponent again. I cuff away a red rivulet from my forehead and consider the fight so far, musing about when I use dirt to blind my opponent. The bout is close, so close. One mistake by either of us could end it in an instant. Let's go for the liver punch. It's worked every round so far. And look at that. The king of the Iron Islands has proven in hand-to-hand combat that none can match him. What a victory. What a day. This is actually amazing. We're not qualifying for the melee yet, but we won the wrestling. I mean, let's try and qualify for the melee as well. Why not? We don't actually... There we go. Are we qualifying now? Not quite. Okay, let's try again in 20 days or so. If I quickly slow that down so I can actually click on it when it happens. There we go. I lose stress. Increases moderately. Let's go for this. Let's study their technique. I'm inspired by the wrestlers. Oh, I am on... actually, there I am. Look, I'm the 5th favorite to win. Okay. A clear divide has been drawn between the two teams, who stand across from each other, taunting as they prepare their equipment and whisper plans. Horses are readied, and it will be a brutal day's work. My team is sure to defeat Lord K's bands of braggarts. So am I the leader of this team? I feel like I might be. So Lord K of House Ravencroft and me are the leaders, I think. Let us start the grand melee and hopefully be victorious. Yanked from my saddle by a polar, my stagger upright, my head ringing. The perpetrators around on me immediately. My apologies for the rough landing, says Zara. My cousin? But we're not taking any chances. 3 of them, all heavily armed. Their aim is clear. I am a high-value target, one that will bring great riches and ransom. As my head clears, I can make out 2 figures approaching from behind my assailant's shoulders, bedecked in my team's colors. The 3 grinning wretches have no idea as to their sudden danger, but my rescue is surely at hand, should I want it. Okay, this is not going to be good. Yes, I'm gonna distract them, and we're gonna flank them from behind. We gotta think of the grander picture. Man, I love tours and tournaments as a DLC. Like, the horse race thing and the lances and stuff, man, it fits Game of Thrones perfectly as well. I curb my horse after a pass at an opponent and head back into the fray. As I approach, I see a figure topple from their mount. Blindsided by a blow from an opponent behind them. Seemingly unhurt, Baron looks around wildly for his mount, but it is long gone, spooked by the noise. I draw closer still, fixated on his plight, seated atop my charger. He looks so small. So defenseless. It wouldn't be honorable, so an onlooker would say, but this is a precious little honor in the fray. I think we should do this, right? Increases moderately. Let's try this. We're going to hit him. We need every advantage we can take. We are currently the favorites as well. The shadow looms long as the battle wears on. The fray shrinking as contestants limp away. Wheeling my horse, I think back to what has transpired so far. Such as when I encountered through the melee, watching others fall from their mounts. Events are clearly coming to a head as tired battle lines are drawn up once more. The opportunity to stamp my mark on this contest is now. So 75%. Let's go for this. I will win a soldier's victory. The ploy was a stunning blow. The tide shift in my team's favor. Multiple riders breaking free as we overwhelm their flank. Racing away towards the opposition's camp. We can only hope they reach it before the same happens to us. It is almost impossible to call which side is closest to prevailing. There is still all to play for. I can see the heralds begin to make their way on the field to signal the conclusion of the event. The end draws near. One more push, lads. Let us be victorious today. Bloody hell. I've been beaten and hit many times. I cannot get my words out. Look at that. We have won with Lord Ector Stout the Dwarf. House Rogers. What a chaotic spot. So we won both events, which is very nice. We didn't manage to betray the... to befriend the Riverlands, the Tullys, but that's fine. That's border fine. So what do I get here? I get 150 prestige, 40 gold. I get accomplished grappler for 5 years. Lord Ector the Stout gains this. Oh, so we weren't actually leading the teams, right? But I should have got an item as well, should I not have? Let's see. Befriend target arrived. Legend promoter has joined. Did I get a new artifact? We got a new perk. Unlocks the swordsmanship tutelage interaction. An interaction allowing you to train your wards and children to combat and improve their prowess. Oh. Wait. I do have a ward, right? Relationship ward. Odin. How does one do this? Down here? Oh, I don't actually know. Oh, you might not be old enough yet. You might not be old enough. Unless it's proclaim the Iron Throne. This decision will allow you to storm the 7 kingdoms of the Iron Throne. You get the... Oh, what? Oh, you must completely control at least 5 empires within Westeros. And we need King's Landing. Oh, I didn't know this. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I've never seen that decisions before. That's funny. Let's see. Oh, commission a new crown could be good as well. If I have 250 gold, we do need a crown. So that could be something we do. Also, we could go to Old Valyria. We haven't looked at that yet. There's so much stuff in here we can do. Except for training my ward. Maybe he's not old enough. An imposing man is standing on the road ahead of us. I am Gregor of House Hoare. I have bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly all those fights were dull, so here I am on this road looking for someone better than me. Alright, 15 prowess. Donald, show him how it's done. Let's move on. I have no time for this bloody fall. Let's mount a party. Oh, my granddaughter's gone missing. Man. We're going to have to spend a little bit of gold. Nowhere to be found? We've lost her? Here. I mean, at least my son controls this land. Hopefully he can continue to look for her. You there, sure. I get settled legend for 5 years. We get 2% more spread chance. Right, we have 528 gold. Now, whilst I could build a windmill, what we could also do... we have an inspiration here. Court artifact. Oh, I got a piece of furniture. Prestige and court grandeur. Whoa. Wait, that was a whole wine barrel? Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's awesome, actually. I don't think that's in the base game, but correct me if I'm wrong. So instead of building a windmill, we could fund an expedition to Old Valyria. Voyages into Old Valyria are extremely dangerous. Most that venture into the smoking sea do not return, and those that do tell stories of horrible monsters and deadly disease. Old Valyria is also the only place to recover long-lost Valyrian artifacts. You will be presented with a group of brave explorers that are willing to lead a voyage into Old Valyria, and may hire one of them for 500 gold. The leader of the expedition can potentially return with a rare Valyrian artifact, such as Valyrian steel, a dragon egg, or minor Valyrian artifacts. The leader of the expedition can also be severely hurt, killed, or return with a deadly disease. I think we should do it. What way to impress the Targaryens by doing an expedition to Old Valyria and proving that we are worthy. I'm gonna try it because I've never done it before. 500 gold is very expensive, but I want to see what this mod is about because I have no idea. I've never seen any spoilers of what can happen at all. Word of my interest in funding a voyage to Old Valyria has spread quickly within my realm. Despite the danger posed by traveling there, a handful of brave souls have answered my call. Dagon, Tauron, and Lothar stand before me, each petitioning me to lead the expedition. So let's see. So we're going to pick one of these two because they're both Ironborn. So we got Dagon here. 22 prowess. He's disloyal. We like that. He's quite a learned man, but he's only a neophyte fighter. What about Lord Uragon? Okay, he's got a few more stats there that might come in useful for him. Aggressive attack. He is a hunter, though. And a traveler, so maybe he'll be good. He's a pilgrim and a traveler. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna go with Dagon. He seems brave. And he will not fail me. Let us send him off on his expedition to the Smoking Sea. Dagon meets me at the docks. He has collected a decent crew and enough men to carry out the voyage to Old Valyria. He bows before me and speaks. Iron King Tristan, I will not fail you, my king. I will return to you with the treasures that were lost long ago in the Doom. You have my word. With that, he departs, taking his ship and his men westward into the Smoking Sea. Oh, so, Valyria is westward? So I don't really know, like, the grand map of things too much. So I guess Valyria is this way, right? I mean, it says he's sailing westward anyway, so we'll see. Hopefully he returns with either like a Valyrian steel sword or something like this. I have no idea what he can return with, other than what was said in the event description. How are you guys doing here now? This is still occupied. Oh, I hear word that Dagon's ship has been sighted. In time, the ship makes its way to dock. As I arrive to congratulate Dagon for his safe return, I spot him walk off the ship with a wide grin on his face. Iron King Tristan, as promised, I have returned. My crew sailed the Smoking Sea, explored the lost cities of Valyria, and witnessed the many horrors that plague the land. During the journey, we found many artifacts, the greatest of which I have saved just for you, my lord. He walks back onto his ship, leading me towards a box. What have you brought me? He gains... Oh, wow. He gains so much dynasty and renown. Prestige and renown from this. Dagon slowly opens the box and pulls out the artifact. He hands me a glass candle. We get a medium disease resistance health boost. We get 0.1 development growth. And we gain court grandeur. This glass candle burned a bright flame long ago within Old Valyria. Since then, candles such as these no longer burn a flame. Their light died with Old Valyria. Interesting. Glass candles are rumored to allow sorcerers can see across mountains, sea, and deserts. It is said that the flame of the candle can give men visions and dreams and allow them to communicate with one another half a world apart. He also hands me a purse of gold. Gold to cover some of the expenses of the journey, my lord, he says. Oh, and he refunded me 200 gold as well. What a nice guy. So I can equip this candle. Okay, then. I mean, that's very nice. Let's see. That gives learning. I'm gonna get rid of probably... Let's see. Let's get rid of the rough gemstone here. We're gonna equip this, and I can just go ahead and sell this. Destroy it. There we go. We don't really need this. I don't think these are worth repairing either. Also... Oh, no. It does have a durability. This artifact is not currently decaying and will last forever unless something causes it to lose durability. Oh, it lasts forever. Oh, I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? What we also need to do is commission a new crown. But I don't have a courtsmith. Right, we're going to have to get one of those. As for this stuff, I don't think I want to repair this right now. So we need a courtsmith. Let's get one of those. Oh, that helps our artifact as well. Dunno. Wait, isn't that... No, you're not the one we just sent off. Oh, I've already lost him. Okay, but you're going to become the courtsmith. And then we go down here. We can commission a new crown for the Iron Throne. Few in Westeros are allowed to possess a crown. Fewer still have authority to wear one. The time has come to craft a new symbol of power to represent and legitimize my reign. So we can't craft one for another 10 years, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and choose one. So I can build a crown for myself. A crown inspired by aspects of myself, my lineage, faith, and titles. Or a crown inspired by figures in history, whether they ruled or not. Could we go for Harren the Black? That's a bit too precise though, right? Oh, imagine if it lets us choose Harren the Black. I'm gonna summon the Smith. Okay, it's decided this crown shall be made in honor of an important figure from history. Whether they ruled in their lifetimes or were robbed of such a chance by fate, their legacy will live on. So we got Oris Baratheon, Aegon the Uncrowned, Arya Targaryen. Okay, this is all Targaryens. Crown of Rhaenys, the Queen Who Never Was. Oh, that's cool. The Crown of Laena Valerian, the Driftwood Stepstones Crown. Aemon Targaryen, Baelor Targaryen, Aegor Rivers. Crown of the Blood Raven. Oh, that looks cool. Sea Star. Oh, please tell me there's like Harren the Black crown here. This would be amazing. Valar Targaryen. Duncan Targaryen. The Blackfire crowns. Red rubies. The Crown of Viserys. I'm not scrolling too far. Crown of Jon Snow, King in the North. Crown of Aemon, son of Rhaegar. Valyrian Conqueror's crown. Realm's Delight Alchemists. I have a feeling there isn't one. I've changed my mind. Okay. Let's get the refund. What I'm going to do instead then is I'm going to build a crown for myself instead. Okay. This is a little bit better. It's decided. Let history remember me by my name, my deeds, and the symbols I choose to bear. I shall commission a crown that shall become an heirloom passed from generation to generation, openly showcasing my power and my influence. I can get the crown of the Iron Kings, or I can get the Driftwood crown. So it gives prestige and Drown God opinion, or I can get prestige, renown, and dread game. I'm gonna go for the crown of the Iron Kings. This is the one. This is the crown for me. And we could go ahead and equip that, and I don't think it deteriorates either because it has the border as well, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Right, I mean, we're still waiting for this war to end, but we've done a tournament. We've sent an expedition to Valyria, and we have a new crown for the Iron King. This is amazing. And my rival, my cousin Hagen Cod, just died as well, so hopefully there's no more betrayals from the Cods on the near horizon. Let's hope not. Sealskin pox is now spreading. That's up there. Okay, I'll tell you what. I could isolate the capital, but I don't think we need to do that yet. Let's keep an eye on things. Yeah, let's keep an eye on things. We'll see how much it spread. It is the pox, though, which is very dangerous. Oh, it's come straight here. Okay, do you know what? We can't risk it. We're going to isolate the capital. We lose a little bit of control, but that's fine. That's fine. What we can do to counter that even is we could even get a, what is it called? A center school control growth. Gorman, you're going to have this. Thank you very much. Let's keep on top of this. A walk through Pemberton reveals something deeply unpleasant. A plague has arrived in an unassuming hamlet. The skin of the infected is deep red and covered in lumps and bumps. Countless fresh scars cover the skin from endless itching, and those hopeless eyes are bloodshot and red. Already, people are calling this affliction the sealskin point pox. While numbers remain low, it's only a matter of time until it spreads further. We need to summon a maester. Let us summon the maester, and we're going to go with a soft approach. Let's go for a soft approach. This is going to be brutal, I think. There's no deaths yet, but it's spreading so fast. Okay, we get mild epidemic prevention. We do get some plague resistance. As long as it doesn't spread to Hoare Castle, that's the important one. I'm heading for my chambers. Oh, we got this stuff again. Calling for family members. And we just had our first fatality. Who's this? Prince Harold, my son. Welcome to Hoare Castle. You shouldn't be traveling under such times, though. There are plagues about, I hear, my son. Be careful on the journey home. Prince Harold has approached me, claiming he has discovered the continued legitimacy of my lineage is at risk unless I take action. He has offered to provide me with everything he knows, including names and evidence, in exchange for a lump sum of gold. Oh, 300. I can't afford that, though. No, we're going to have to ignore him. I think he's lying, and he doesn't have anything. Oh, wow. Look how fast this spread. Already 13 deaths. We're going to lose all of our control and our development as well. My son has gained the pox. My son just died from the pox. He did not deserve this. Oh, we need to go on plague resistance. I always forget about this. Wait, alliance expired. No longer married or betrothed. Oh, because my son died. Oh, this is terrible news. We're not going to do any of this. I can... Okay, my son has been landed. Let's negotiate an alliance with him. Oh, has he inherited lands? In the plague region, he has. Oh, this could be terrible, guys. Is it? It's only a minor plague, but already 47 deaths. It behooves the Iron King to spend time at sea with the salty air in his face and a fine vessel beneath his feet. Today he sees my personal craft and a small escorting squadron out for drills, practice and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from life at court when we spotted a distant plume of water, followed by a small island of wine-dark flesh rolling out on the waves. The greatest beast of all the depths. A whale. We could, 300 gold would be very nice. Let's do it. I am craven, but the 300 gold would be extremely nice right now. We could build more... We could build more windmills, or we could fund another expedition to old Valyria. It went successful last time. Prince Hoare, my son, you can marry again. Okay. Do we have a good alliance here? The Greyjoys. What about you? The Karens are actually fighting... the Targaryens right now. Oh, you're so screwed. And all of his vassals have joined. See, that's the problem we have. If we're ever going to fight the Iron Throne, I might have to join this. Right. Let's just sort this first, though. So the Karens, we're going to do that. Let's send off the betrothal. So what is this war about? You're defending vassalization war. We do not want them to vassalize the Stormlands. I might have to join this war. I can't join the war because you're not my ally. Oh, my son will get the alliance with you, not me. Oh, no. Wait, what about your war? What about your war? I can offer to join yours, right? Offer to join war? The vassalization war. Guys, we have no choice. They are so outnumbered, though. They are so outnumbered. But if we don't try, how are we ever... I mean, we know how. We're going to get over here. Yeah, but how are we going to get over there? Everything's out of diplomatic range. If I do not defend the Stormlands here, we have no chance. So I am going to offer to join the war. If we just go here, it should be... Okay, 32 allies. What's the best way to join it? It's this way. I need to offer to join your war. It is time that we raised our armies and showed the Iron Throne that we are strong. I'm going to lead them myself as well. This is a little bit risky because there's plagues and stuff. I'm going to have to organize the army. Grave news reaches me. My son and heir Galon has now fallen ill with the pox. This is exactly what I didn't want to hear. Oh, it's going to cost so much gold to embark, by the way, guys. Are my vassals going to join? I don't think so because I offered to join the war, right? Whereas if I go to vassals, can I... No, I can't call anyone to the war because it's not my war. Damn it. Okay, this is rough stuff. At least I won't be able to catch a plague anywhere if I'm down here. Holy crap, look at the battling, guys. There's so many armies around here. Let us sail over. Hopefully we are not too slow and not too late. Although it doesn't look like it's going good. It's a little bit choppy, but we expect that when there's so many armies. My son, Prince Gallon of the Iron Lines, has started promoting your legend. Okay, very nice. We have no longer set out on our voyage, the land beginning to fade into the distance. When Medric sets down his oar and starts to walk toward me, I can tell from the look in his eye that we're going to have a problem. Other crew members begin to gather around, some looking equally as disgruntled. I shall remind him of his place. With Medric dealt with, the situation seems to de-escalate. The crowd disperses and your followers look to you with renewed respect. Another threat has been dealt with. We gain captain effectiveness. Oh, that's very nice, actually. Very useful. Task's been aborted. Can no longer oversee the realm. What can you do? Let's go... Oh, you can oversee the realm. Yeah, I want the extra marshal. We're going to need... Oh, actually... defender advantage? No, we're going to go the extra marshal. I need it because I am commanding armies right now. Man, they're all there. My wife... No. Lady Dalla... Oh, my daughter-in-law has now died. Fatal apoplexy. Okay, my son needs to remarry, but we might struggle to get anything here. What about the Grandisons? Let's send this off. We'll get the patrol. Alliance has expired with these guys because of this. They are trying to siege, though. Oh, but they're losing so many battles. Heir unmarried. As I walk down the halls, I hear some muffled laughs. The voice, I'm not used to hearing it, so clear and bright. I push half open the door, and in front of me is my son and heir, Gallon, seemingly recovered from smallpox. Okay, that's amazing. I thought you already sent off a betrothal. Or did you not want it? Oh, I've now inherited stuff as well. What did we just get? Moldering? Oh, okay, moldering is this. I'm actually going to grant this to Starvin. Yeah, I'm going to give you this. Oh, he's a genius as well. Not this. I'm going to give you this one. There you go. You deserve some land. Right, my son and heir didn't actually get to marry. So let's redo this. Let's see. Would there be a problem here? Only 3.9%. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We're going slightly Targaryen, guys. Not fully. We could try and siege Dawn, but I don't want to be caught off by myself. My great-grandson Odin has just died. He had the pox, one-eyed, he was wounded. It was not meant to be, lads. It was not meant to be. How is the plague looking? It hasn't reached Hoare Castle. 109 deaths. Wow, this came out of nowhere as well. That was so quick how things can change with a plague or two. So crazy. Right, we have landed here. My only fear is that we won't be able to siege... Can I get to the Iron Throne? Can I siege the Iron Throne? It's got a fort level of 39. I don't think so. Not with my siege equipment. Probably not. I can land here, though, and just try and get some sieges done. Go away. I'm leading an army. I don't have time for this stuff back at court. To the modest Iron King Tristan, the roses upon your cheeks are the balm for my weary soul. I will be blessed that I can have you close, that I may true joy. How I long for you. These lines are but a bleak reflection of my feelings for you. He is a hideous man. However, I have done my duty my whole life. Do you know what? I'm going to indulge in some of my preferences and comforts in my later years. This is going to take 30 days. Faction has now been created against me. They want to install Deezer Greyjoy on the Iron Throne. Rotating wind cells. Okay, we got some more windmills though, which is good news. I think this is going to be tough. I mean, we can siege a lot though. If we just keep sieging, we might be okay. I don't see the King's armies anywhere. The Estamons are here as well. So we stay somewhat close to it. Okay, I found the King's armies. Holy crap. Holy crap. I mean, I need to go back just in case we can do anything. I think they're screwed. If we join in this fight, I think we lose everything. Look how many men-at-arms they have. It goes off the screen. Oh, so does ours. I don't think our 18,000 are going to make up for this 128,000. I think I need to do what is best for my house. Make a tactical retreat. My Marshal Prince Harold hands me my favorite axe. It is sharpened and polished, so I see a fraction of my own visage within it. You should carry this for your own sake. Dissenters scurry through your court like diseased rats, and each time we attend a public function, I wonder if it is our last. Let's see. Yeah, sure. I gained a little bit of stress because I'm craven, though. I wonder whether there is a tactical play here. He has 2 counties. Where's this one? Oh, it's all the way down here. If I was to maybe get a lucky prisoner over here, we could end the war very quickly. It's already minus 86%. Let us see if we can get a lucky prisoner. That's the only way I can see this being successful. Let's unpin you because you died. How's the plague doing? Right, the plague has gone. So my capital shouldn't be isolated anymore, which is nice. It's going to take 6 months. Do we have 6 months, though? That's the problem. Oh, they're all going in again. Yeah, guys, it was pointless me joining this. Look at this. 250,000. This is why we really need to be patient with us declaring war on the Iron Throne. Otherwise, we will find ourselves screwed very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. Where you go? Are you still just going to chase each other and let me siege? Okay. I think they're going to let me get away with this. We still got 3 months. Let's keep an eye on them. They're not giving up. Can you imagine the thousands of characters that are actually dying in these big battles here? All over the 7 kingdoms as well. Man, this mod is amazing. I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I can't believe I didn't find it sooner. It's really cool. Although it does make warring these guys much harder. Because we have to be that much stronger. Right, one more week. Please. Oh, the Greyjoys of Casterly Rock just died. Did we get a lucky prisoner? I don't think so. 88 gold to embark as well. Man, that's expensive. That is expensive. And I think there's 0 chance of us securing the Iron Throne. We can try and sail there and see how long it would take. Maybe a military engineer would help things, but I have to see. Someone is plotting to kill my courtier. That's not good. Have we lost like our entire army? Pretty much. 47,000 and I'm half of that. What we could do. Do I have a military engineer? I do. Morna. How long would it take us? Oh, the piss waters died as well. How long would it take us to siege this? 6 years. Guys, that's not a possibility. I think what I'm going to have to do is get myself out of this. I thought maybe I would be able to do something. But I've realized now that it was folly for me to think this way. Let's train for the tournament. I'm overwhelmed by stress, but I do gain some prowess. Sadly, I don't think we're going to have to help the Stormlands, and they are going to have to rejoin the Iron Throne. Which means we need to somehow get our way down here. Which I just can't do because these guys are out of diplomatic range. And there's no other way there. So that leaves me with one choice. We need to go north. We need to go north. Maybe we even get the wall on our side. I think. Ooh, I think if you're in the north, I don't know if you can. I know if wildlings start in the north, there's an option to destroy the wall. And I wonder if we go north, if we still get that decision. It's part of the cow a Game of Thrones mod. But I'm going to have to make the wildlings join me. It's going to be tough, guys. It's going to be tough. But I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.